bunch of memory cards to look through today. Ooh, okay. So there's already over 1,000 pictures on this one. I have no idea. I have no idea what order these chips are in. There's 15 of them from like, I don't know, 5,000 acres or so. Okay, who do we got here? Big brows, looks like a 9. Nope, sorry, 10 on that side. So yeah, sorry, I was right. Mainframe 9 with the split brow. At first glance, I do believe I know this deer from past years. I'm not really sure if I should. Yeah, for sure. I definitely know what deer this is. If I remember correctly, it was like 3 or 4 last year. I'm gonna save some of these pictures. What we got here? Okay, nope, don't need you. Actually, might save that picture. There's definitely a bigger buck here, by the way. But this is a good age. This is a good angle to judge. At first glance, I'd say at least 4. He could be older. He's got a little belly. His back's pretty boxy. He's got a little bit of a brisket going. Short, or kind of a short, stubby neck for the early season. This will get a lot thicker next couple months. So I'm going to say this buck is probably 5.5. But like I said, I'm not going to make any assumptions yet. So let's see if we can get. Here we go. So this looks like a mainframe 8 maybe with 2 splits. This is the deer we're looking for. We just need a better picture of him. Nope. Okay, not going to do that. That's sweet. Oh, there he is again. Again, not a great picture. Huh. That's a big deer, whatever it is. We'll see. I mean, you can tell this buck looked pretty decent before this one came in the picture, and this one's even behind it, and it looks way bigger, so that's how you can tell. That's going to be something pretty special. Okay. Like I said, he looks like a mainframe 8. He just got like 2 really deep splits. It reminds me of a buck my mom shot a few years ago. Can't really see his body. I assume he's mature. Oh, here we go. Yeah, belly, big brisket. Wow, this buck looks. I can't tell if this buck looks more like the one Mom shot a few years ago or the one that Rex shot a few years ago, Gamakatsu. He looks like just big frame 8, just these really deep splits. He's an awesome buck. I do not recognize him off the bat. I'm sure I probably do know him, but nothing's mainframe 8. Ooh, that's cool. Oop. Okay, all right. This deer, I don't have a name for this buck. This deer's ancient. Literally, I know exactly what deer this is. We've had pictures of this deer for. I was hoping there would be a better one, but we've had pictures of this deer for literally. I don't even know how long. This deer's at least 7 years old. What we got here? It's like a good size 8. This might be another one of those old ancient deer. Yeah, I think that was another one of those deer that are just 7, 8. That one actually might be older. That one's, yeah. This buck right here. This buck is so old, mature then. He was probably 6 then, and that was 3 years ago. So this deer's 8, 9 type of buck. Never done much. Literally has looked like this for as long as I can remember. Ooh, who do we got here? Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is COVID. It's funny. We actually found a shed of this. If you watch our first shed hunting video we ever did, right at the start of COVID, this was one of the first sheds that we found. And I had on the video there, I had a thing where you could name, for best highest comment with the most, or whatever comment the most likes, could name a deer. And this one was named COVID. He was actually an 8 then he turned into a 10. And now this year, he actually looks like he's a 12. Super cool buck. He would be at least 6 this year. That's actually nice to see. He's got some nice tine length. Last year, we didn't see him a whole lot, but I do remember seeing him a little bit last year, and he just didn't grow into much. He's super cool. He's always kind of had these beams that kind of twisted in with little kickers. Just last year, I don't think he had his G4s. I think those were just kind of his G4s. So that's cool to see. Big frame, nice tine length. He's cool. I like that. I've always liked those beams that kind of tuck in close and twist. He's a cool deer. See? Yeah. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love will he'd score, but that's cool. Oh, this stupid thing. I remember this deer last year, and we thought something was just wrong with him. He's just like a giant fork, I don't know how old he is. I don't know if he's just a young deer, if he's a really old deer. He just, but last year he had like, he broke off the points I think on this side, so he just had this big claw. Can't win them all, I guess. It's funny. Look at that. He's getting pretty mean over there. Poor little one horn. Man, he is ruling the roost in the spot. If this buck continues doing this, he should be a pretty easy one to target next month in early season. That's super cool. He's been the most active in daylight. I don't think maybe a couple times, but it seems like we've had more sunlight pictures of him than dark pictures. Look at that. That's so cool. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, okay. This could be a big one. Buckle up your seatbelt. This is Deerfields. This has always been a really good producer early season. This is a little clover plot, like a half acre, 3/4 acre clover plot in the middle of, this year it's in the middle of a big alfalfa field, a big cornfield, milo, beans. The farmer's got everything planted and all around this field. It's just a little tiny secluded field. We've shot tons of deer here over the years. Loaded. There should be some big, ooh, drop time, drop time. Who do we have here? That's actually not a bad buck either. I don't know why this camera usually takes great pictures, and it's one of our Browning. I'm not sure why it's so grainy. There we go. Now we're talking, guys. That's cool. Look at that. Okay. That's nice. Right here. Oh, that's unfortunate, guys. This is, in fact, yeah. Well, picture. I don't know. I'm not the tech person, people. I'm not sure how to move this stuff around. So this is, in fact, IKEA. That actually kind of sucks. Not that he's a small deer by any means, but last year he was really nice. He's at least 7 this year. I'm pretty confident he's 7. I could pull up a picture of what he looked like last year. So yeah, this is what he looked like at the end of last year. Big mainframe 10, and then his G2 is actually right there. It's going straight back. It's longer. It's like the size of this. But then he had this huge inner kicker point. He's always had an inner kicker. We call him the inner kicker 10. IKEA. That's kind of how we got the name. But it's looking like. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. But it's not looking the best. But I can just tell from the frame. So that's not. I was really hoping that buck was going to be like a giant, but we'll see. Okay, so we need to go back to here. Forage, just not our food plots. Ooh, here we go, guys. This one's fun. So this, super grainy, is actually a buck we call Pirate. I'm about 9. I'll know for sure if his other eye is gone. He's missing an eye, but with that little kicker there and then in a 9-point frame, because he had this left side's a 9-point side or 4-point side with the kicker, and his other side's a mainframe 5-point side. He was another. Was he 6 last year too? Man, we have so many old deer. So he's actually 7 this year as well. We actually had 1 or 2 encounters with him last year, and never came into bow range. Good clip. Yep, there it is right there. And how good am I? Missing an eyeball. Pirate. You can see a huge body. You guys can't see because that deer's in the way. Sorry. Huge body. Rounds. Oh yeah, I forgot about the drop time buck. There we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions. There's a good chance this buck's the buck we call RK. He was another one that seeing this actually looks like he's got 2 brows here in the drop time. This reminds me a lot of a buck we call RK last year, who was a 5-year-old last year. And kind of matches up with where he is and stuff. We'll see. Who is this? I don't remember seeing this in any of the pictures. Looks like a mainframe 10. Looks like a G4 there with a good kicker. Okay. So this is what I'm pretty sure is, yeah, this is definitely RK. Just the way his beams are. Super familiar. This is the buck that's got the drop tine. It's right here somewhere. You can just tell by the frame. He's got 2 brows on one of these sides. Something looks a little weird there. I don't know. And then this is just that nice 8 that we've been kind of seeing around. Don't got a name for him. Don't super recognize him. Yeah, there's that drop tine. So there's 2 little like really secluded bean fields. And so I just went and dumped a bunch of corn in between the 2 and put a camera up. Like I said, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, look at the fonts. That's cute. Good start. And look at this, 7 o'clock in the morning. This is when it was really hot. I guess it's 68 now, but it was getting really hot during the days. Is that another font or just a doe? That's just a small doe. I'm trying to think. It's kind of a cool picture. No, oh, actually, I think these are two different bucks, actually. Because this one's a 9. And this one has bigger brows. It's a little kicker. I think these are two different. These are two different. This is a different group of 2 bucks. Very healthy looking deer. I'm not seeing a lot of ticks. I'm not seeing like they've just been like really just a deer that's look really good this year. I'm really happy about that. Look at that. That is an old doe. Look at the brisket on her. Split ear, big belly. I can't tell these other two. Those even look different, don't they? Maybe it might not be. Whatever it is, he's got a big old bill. This is a mature deer for sure. Ooh, this is every time I say that I stop because I see something. That's a cool picture. Only 76 pictures here. This is observation, I believe. Which, Lydia, if you're still watching this is where you shot your biggest buck ever. 186. Wish I would have had a camera for that one. Ooh, okay. There's a good chance that this is that buck I was looking forward to seeing called Flame. This is right above Deerfield. There's a good chance that's him. It doesn't look super impressive right now. But so this feeder is also a long ways away from this camera. So deer always look the deer always look smaller than they should for whatever reason. I put this stake always too far away. Through these kind of fast. Yeah, this is definitely that Flame buck who's 5.5. We passed him up last year. He looked really good last year. Yeah, and he was 4 last year, so I'm not really save a couple of these. These just aren't very good pictures, but it's good to see he's alive.